What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. So I wasn't exactly sure what direction I was going to take with the bed, whether I was going to do a clear coat on it or not. So the paint that I used to spray this thing is this right here, Advanced Industrial Coatings. It is a acrylic enamel. This is made by Sherwin-Williams. What's really cool about this is it's a 4-to-1. It actually does have a hardener. So with a hardener and then also accelerator. Now I got this as a kit for really cheap, bro. That whole gallon with the hardener and accelerator I paid $60 freaking for. But the thing is, it's not a traditional base coat. I don't know how clear coat is gonna react. That's the reason why I didn't go wet on wet. I should have 100% should have sprayed a sample and then did clear coat, but I was just in too much of a rush, man. I wanted to get this damn bed painted and I want to get it back on the truck, but I do want a clear coat on here to help protect it from UV. The sun doesn't turn it into like a powdery white. I want it to stay shiny. So this is the clear coat that we are using today. This is Old School's brand, and I forget what the name is, but this is an exact replica of I believe Finish 1. I think it was Finish 1 that they said. Anyhow, they highly recommended this and said that it is a very good high quality product. That kit right there cost $100. It was like $98. Anyhow, I got this thing all sanded down. I also, when I painted the bed, you guys didn't see this, I sprayed a sample. So this was painted the same time that I painted the bed. I scuffed this panel the same that I did to the bed, and now I have 2 coats of clear on here. And from what I can tell, it is not doing any kind of reaction. So I think we are good to move forward with clearing the bed. I'm glad I did the test. I've actually had this happen to me before, where I've sprayed something and it's just crinkled up and the whole thing had to be sanded down. So that's the reason why I like to do a test panel like that. Anyhow, guys, it's an extremely hot day in Arizona. It's supposed to be 116 today. It is currently like 3 o'clock. So I guarantee you it is every single bit of 116 out right now. Probably even hotter inside of here. So I'm going to try to get this knocked out as quick as I can. I'd really like for this to dry and put it back on the truck in this video. Get this booth turned on, get the fans flowing, and get this floor wet, and get to work. I'm doing 4 minutes in between each coat just to give it plenty enough time to really tack up so I can put it on there heavy. I want it on there thick, boy. I don't want any runs though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My boy, if you're watching this, man, genius idea using the dolly with a bungee cord on the engine hoist. Makes it so much easier to maneuver this thing around the yard. So I don't know if you guys realized or noticed in the video, whenever we took the bed off of the truck, it was a pain in the ass, bro. And mostly because this does not reach the center of the bed. So whenever we pick the bed up, it's picking it up crooked. and it made it really difficult to get it off. And I don't want to go through that trouble to put it back on, because that will scratch stuff, you know, now that we've got it all painted and nice. So instead of just having it this length, that's the factory length pretty much, I actually built an extension inside of my engine hoist a long time ago. A lot of you guys put it in the comments that it was now going to be capable of teetering, like falling over. Bang, bang. Oh yeah, that should definitely get the job done. But yes, it is a problem. It will try to teeter, it will try to fall over. So the only way to fix that would be to either extend the legs, because now you see the legs end here and the previous bar ended right here, short of the legs. Now this extends out further than the legs. So that's the reason why if you put too much weight right here, hell, even the weight of an engine, it tries to flip this thing over like this. And I don't want that happening while I'm dangling that thing in the air, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have to, I don't have anything to extend the legs right now either. So we're gonna have to put some weight back here in order to make sure this thing is stable and safe enough to lift the bed without falling over. And the only weights that I've really got is kind of the ones that we just made for the Blazer. We'll try to wipe these down with a wet rag first, because boy, they are burning ass hot. Feel how hard that rag is now. Transferred all the heat into it. We literally use the bottom like bolt system. I think it's got heavier, Dave. I think, yeah, because it says concrete gets heavier as it dries. Just one bar. Ooh, heavy and hot, heavy and hot, heavy and hot. Oh my god. You know how much worse it makes something that is burning as hot, but at the same time, like, it's really heavy? Because you have to, like, grip. Oh my god. Anyhow, this one is the one that I cleaned the weight off. Damn it. There it is. 38.4 pounds. This is 29 pounds. Ow. And then this is 60 pounds. I think that should be good enough. That thing comes down, boy.
There's a lot more body work.
If this thing crashes down, I'm looking for a dually rear axle and a dually bed. Convert it to a dually. Are the tires going to clear the engine hoist underneath?
Yeah. All right. You're almost touching the window.
Yeah, I need to touch the window basically. Can you turn it straight? All right, bed is sat down on there. The only thing that I've gotten hooked up so far is my fuel filler. Got that all put back together, got the door on, and I can already tell that the white is a little bit off. It's cool though. Remember, you guys, remember, we're gonna eventually paint the entire cab. But for now, I just need my truck put back together. I'm gonna get underneath there and put these 6 bolts in, and then we'll move on to tail lights and stuff. I'm not gonna record that. You're welcome. And if any of you guys noticed in any of the clips, like, dang, this boy got overspray all over the wiring harness for the tail lights. Hell, even all over the bulbs. Don't worry, I planned from the beginning to take this harness off. The tail lights that we got from Flash Shark actually came with brand spanking new harnesses. I'm not even gonna take the stuff out. This is what I had zip tied on the truck for us to drive it around. I'm just gonna go ahead and feed the new harness through, and we're gonna run it. No more oversprays. But I will go ahead and put these harnesses up as backups, just in case we have any issues. Well, there it is, man. And yes, I know the paint doesn't match, especially on this side. So if you guys remember, before I pulled the bed off, this whole side of the truck was yellow. Well, up until here. So the back I can't talk right now. The back portion of the cab, like the clear coat turned yellow and the bed turned yellow, and it was all cracked. It looked terrible. So this is the same paint on the fuel door as what was on it before, and then of course the back of the cab. So there's a definite difference there, but as far as the color on the bed, the new color versus the original color up here on the door, it looks to me like they match, bro. If you look at the passenger side, it's actually really close. And actually, hell, the damn tailgate. I don't know how it's gonna come across on video, but in person, it looks really damn close. And I need to get some new ones of these because a lot of the clips are broken. This one is worse than that one. That one's actually gonna be okay. This one is just the clips all the way in the front and all the way in the back actually broke. So, which I feel like is the most important ones, but definitely a much better look without all the dents, man. I'm stoked. This truck had a good side and a bad side, and I used to try to park it to where I was able to see the good side, you know, because of all the damn dents that was on the bed. So anyhow, man, job well done. And like I said, we are going to eventually paint the whole entire truck, just not right now because I've actually got something coming up for the Cat Eye. This is gonna be huge. It's gonna change the truck completely, and I'm super excited to show you guys, but I can't tell you guys about it until it actually happens. So just know that the Cat Eye is going to be getting a very much needed upgrade. Anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please do smash the like button. It helps us out tremendously. And if you want to help with everything that we're doing around here, we have merchandise in the link in the description down below. We have t-shirts and we have muscle shirts like this. No, it's not this design. It just has the OG Deadbeats, not this Deadbeat Garage. Long story short, this was a Josh thing, and I hated it. We never sold them, so I have a box of these inside. Rest in peace to Josh. I miss you, brother. Later, guys.